What up, y'all? It's your boy Walla_Gaming YT on YouTube, and this is another edition of NBA 2K25 Play Now Online. And we just out here trying to do our 1-2, do our you feel me? I'm trying to catch the dub with all the teams. Really got no time to waste. Oh, he like playing with good bigs. I ain't really trying to play with the old teams. Now I had to pull out the King and Luka and them. The Jackson Hayes. We'll pull out the King. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing major. We'll pull out the King. You pull it out the, these is niggas kryptonite.
Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Tip-off goes to Denver. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
Hell, he got going on.
You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Murray at the elbow. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
We gotta respect that.
You hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Porter with a block. Murray down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Hachimura with it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Jokic. Wide open look here for Murray. No good on the three. LeBron James on the wing. Porter with the steal. Murray, good. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron.
He don't want to go out on ball.
Defenders inside.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go
That's crazy.
as far as their
He spun out of a double team.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. On the wing, Reeves. Inside. The shot's good from Hayes.
And their post play has been really solid.
Yeah, he don't like the guard.
2 minutes remaining. Murray outside. Offline with his three. The Lakers trail. Pass to Hachimura. And stolen
Man,
by
come
Gordon.
on, bro.
Here's Brown. Off target with his
Yeah, he
three.
can't shoot, bro.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Here's James. And he banks in the layup.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
Yeah, and he
Just
don't
over
play
3.5
good D.
minutes gone here
Right.
in the first. A moment
He's
now
straight.
to hear
We
from
gonna
our
pick him apart.
sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. James in the post. Over Porter. Here's Hayes. And Hayes
Good read,
throws it
Hayes.
down. We've seen the lead
I don't know
change
why I
hands
did
quite a
that,
bit in
but
this one.
we'll
And
work
guys,
with
I
it.
think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. It's Porter outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep,
Come on, bro.
he's looking to fire.
It's left behind.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And here is Murray. Takes it inside. And they pick up 2.
That's crazy.
Murray's got 8.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
Here's Doncic.
It's,
No good that
bruh,
time.
it's
Good
Luka
defense by
Doncic,
Jokic.
bruh.
There's Porter with the 3. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you, numbers-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Pass to Hayes. The shot from the low
You on
post
your
is
neck,
good.
boy.
Hayes has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Lakers. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winnings was right there with another MJ.
It's LeBron. We gonna push it every time, bro.
RJ last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you
go.
think we'll
Let's go,
ever
LeBron.
see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 101.
Right side, Porter. On the 3 off target. Lakers trail by 3. And James picks up the foul. That is
That's
his first
cute.
foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Tyson. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Denver calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
What's up with my boy, man? Let's make it the Lucas show, bro.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Judge has the open look, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Doncic outside, puts up a deep 3, and it's Denver with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Watson the screen. It's Westbrook with the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff.
They gave it to him, too.
And, of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Reeves, left side. Vanderbilt inside. 5 to shoot. George grabs the board.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. George grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Westbrook. Here's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Doncic.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Denver.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Fades. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
For 3, Murray. Rebound the Lakers. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Doncic. He's got 7. Beyond the arc. And Jokic with the rebound. Now here's Murray. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles, trailing by 5.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Now Murray. Pass to Jordan. Now Porter for the 3. And James pulls it down. Here's Connect. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. No good. That would have tied it. Murray outside. And it's good. 2 points. Murray's got 10 points.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Back to James. James absorbing hits on the drive.
He knows now is the time to do what he does best. Go on attack. Get to the bucket and erase that lead.
On the wing, Porter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. 9 points in the game so far.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations. I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility.
Man, bruh, they get it to him, too.
And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt.
Vandy, come on.
The miss. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Brown. The rebound by James.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And stolen by Jordan. Denver leading by 6. Here's Brown. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here are the Lakers. James looking it over. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Let's go.
It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
The veteran smarts of James understands how to absorb the contact and still finish.
Denver calls timeout. Shot. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Here's Jokic. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play.
You got to foul him harder than that now.
Picks one up.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
Lakers trailed by 6. And they double up James. Let's go. And again, the Lakers no good. So it's Denver now. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. A minute 20 left to play here in the third. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
14 feet away. A fadeaway. LeBron shot is off.
Dude.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Jokic with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. A slam by Jokic.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Here's James. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Strother, no good. And here's the Lakers.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Pass to Jokic. With 4 seconds on the clock. And Jokic throws it down.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And so it's Denver with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. We're shooting the ball so well in this.
I feel like let LeBron guard him.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you.
Damn, bro, why you pulling off?
Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the
Come
modern
on,
NBA,
bruh.
you have to hit threes to win games.
He didn't throw it good
He's
enough.
made that adjustment since the break.
Well, not only can Jokic get some steals, but he's such a great passer. He gets the break going with the quick outlet.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Outside, Porter. Another 3 for
Come
Denver.
on, bro.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Doncic outside. Lets it go from
Oh,
deep.
hell.
No good off the back
I
of the
try to
rim.
throw it to LeBron. This nigga shot it.
Denver leading by 15. Jokic inside. Out to the wing. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Ring shot on the way. And Denver scoring again.
Spacing things out a little. Smart of Jokic to take advantage from that mid-range.
Hachimura the screen. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. The kick out to LeBron. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Jokic high post.
Well, let him out then, Queen.
Uses the glass.
You opened the door in order for him to get in. Like, what are you talking about? Come on, the cat in the house. You had to let him in. You can't just open the door.
Guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
That doesn't go either for Doncic.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Doncic.
Damn, right here with all them niggas.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And they double up LeBron. Pass to Doncic. Here's Reeves. Back to Doncic. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nuggets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And the technical free throw is good.
I gotta get used to shooting with Luka, bro. I get Luka shot down fast, it's over.
Temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Jokic with the steal.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nuggets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance.
Well, he got it with them boys.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Here's Hayes. Good defense by Jokic.
Outstanding work to send him away.
If I just learn how to shoot with Luka, it's a wrap. I have all my shooters on point.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Brown. From past the arc. Murray, no good. And they double up James. Hayes with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Damn, I got to miss him with LeBron now.
This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
From deep, Reeves hits the three-point bomb.
It looked good, though.
Here's Pickett. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
He did all that. LeBron still got loose.
And that's an intentional foul.
You know, give him credit
for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Team foul. Checking in the game for your
Doncic with the steal. And the Lakers call time here. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Number 24, Jalen Tatum.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Thought it was going to be slight.
Appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
You good? Everybody shot good. He hit with all them niggas. Who pissed you off?
Tristan eating burning my beans. Like y'all don't have to eat in my fucking bed every fucking day.
Oh, they eat in the bed.
Like, why should I have to tell you this?
I'll feel you on that.
And this old white bitch up the road. She don't know what the fuck she's burning. I know it's fucking wire, plastic. All you smell in the fucking air. She gonna make me have to report her ass.
Gotta report you, bitch.
I'll report your old white ass.
I don't know how to shoot
You
with
fucking
the
up
boys.
you fucking up the whole air out here for everybody. Old white bitch, but you wanna fucking burn some shit every fucking day. Where the fuck you getting this shit to burn every fucking day?
This in the refrigerator?
Yeah. I got these getting stuff for work and I'm good. So if I spend on mine, I want to make sure you got something. Yeah. You hear me, baby?
I'm listening to you, baby. Now say all of it.
Welcome, everyone. We are in Milwaukee, the home of the Bucks, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And that one misses. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career. Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's rebounded by Hayes. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. Guess that's the best you can do against King James, guys.
Thank you, David.
Luka knows he can get that shot off quickly, simply trusting his instincts there.
Giannis left side. Ball's knocked loose. Doncic with the steal. James outside to the paint. And Doncic throws it down.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. They can't stop the run with that one.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Here's Hayes. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Lillard. And Clark for the Lakers. The last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Off target from outside. Out to the wing. LeBron outside. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket.
Using that 7'2" wingspan, very effective. Portis just obliterated that shot.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here is Doncic after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to squat down that attempt.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. It's rebounded by Portis.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders
this nigga
off
steady
balance.
trying to talk to me, bro, and I'm playing the game. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up talking to me,
1
bro.
left in the
Like,
first quarter.
you see what type of time I'm on.
Prince wide open.
Leave me the fuck
And he
alone.
wills
Like,
that one in, sinking right
I
through
hate
off the
that
back
shit, bro.
iron.
I hate that shit. I
Yeah,
hate
you know,
when see me
Prince is
playing the
always
game,
doing a
you
nice
say,
job
asking me
working to get
questions
open,
and shit.
and
Nobody
that's
got
the
time for that.
reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving.
That's bullshit,
An open
bro.
look on the jump shot there.
And it's
You about to
all
tire them
about the
niggas out.
release when you shoot the floater.
Lillard looking around. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Lopez. Back to Prince. 5 to shoot. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Bro, Giannis, I got a damn
Finish in
do
from
contact
close
done
range.
with you, bro.
Out to Doncic. Back to LeBron. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Stolen
Giannis,
by
what
Reeves.
the fuck, bro?
James outside. He gets it up. And so it's
That nigga
LeBron
tripping,
James
bro.
making things happen for the Lakers.
Yeah, bro, I hate this shit. All right,
notched
you
8
see me
points
playing
in
the
the quarter.
game, right?
He
You
has
see me
that
in the middle of the game, niggas steady asking me questions. All right, I hate this. I fucking hate this shit.
And for
But
those
my
of
wife
you just
already know
tuning
how I
in,
am
the
when I'm
second quarter
playing
of
the
action
game.
is
Like,
where
I
we're
don't
at
be
right
doing
now.
that shit. I hear you, but I
And
don't hear
from
you
what
because I'm
we've
playing
seen
the
so
game.
far from the
Like,
Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Like a DA, he is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Why you got my man laying it up?
Good by Giannis.
When you look at the long strides and athleticism of Antetokounmpo,
that's how he's doing it. Real running, bro.
It's hard to stop him.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. And Giannis throws it down hard.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
And a wide open look for James. Drops in the tray. James has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lock at 6. Stuffed. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
LeBron gathering speed. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Just 4 to shoot.
My boy.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
There you go. They'll probably call him, bro.
Lakers leading by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
On the wing, James. He's got 18. And
Oh,
again,
damn,
the
bro.
Lakers no
He
good.
can't really shoot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Oh, my God, bro.
A shot by Sims, no good. On the wing, Doncic. Oh, Doncic
Come
with
on,
a
my
confident 3-ball.
3 points.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Outside Portis. Outside Porter. They need this. And he lays it up and in.
For Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection. Taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
James
They let this nigga
absolutely
LeBron do
owning the
anything with the damn
inside.
lay.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Porter double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
We can still win this game, bro. We just got to put the clamps on LeBron. I hate to be that guy, but I'm going to have to go ahead and change the setting.
It's
Come on, my
Hayes.
boy.
Los Angeles leading by 14. And
They just let
contact on the
LeBron
shot,
do
so he'll be
anything,
shooting
bro.
free
I
throws
know them
here.
boys too little, but God almighty.
And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it. My lifetime, 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
And they double up James. Pass to Hayes. Back to James. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the wide open shot from Green. From outside,
Damn, I need
off the
that
mark.
from my boy.
And so it's Los Angeles, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours.
Ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And Giannis throws it down hard.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Over Porter. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that.
Bruh, they not letting them even.
The drive by James. And that
They're letting
one
that nigga
drops.
do anything, bro.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
Right at the 75% mark.
Count that
Too
one.
little to hang with
An
Giannis, bro.
extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Ah, that's crazy.
James has got 5 points in the quarter.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And here's Trent outside. Good
Damn,
work
bro, get
defensively by
open.
Reeves. The drive by James.
They letting
And
this nigga
finished off by
LeBron do
LeBron.
anything. He even tired, bro.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands make LeBron James's drives deadly.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
In a wide open look for Hachimura. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Effective at scoring the basketball. Hachimura understands his role offensively and plays it well.
And so it's Milwaukee now. It's an 18-point game. Antetokounmpo.
Man, bruh.
And stolen by LeBron. Here's Doncic. No good on that one. Great D that time from Portis. Lillard outside. There's 1:47 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. LeBron grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he
Put
could
him
have
at the
gotten a
line,
better one
man.
than that.
Fuck it.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
The Lakers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense. Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Here's James. And that one drops for him. James has got 38 points.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
Pass to Lopez. Lillard outside. It's
Damn, bro,
rebounded
they don't
by
even let
Hayes.
Lillard clean it up.
And stolen by Lillard. The 3.
Oh, I
He can't
thought
get
about
it
to
to
say
go.
it's game time.
Lakers leading by 22. Here's LeBron.
He's looking quick. I think I'm holding on to
And he
L2.
comes up with the deuce.
That's why he just standing
James has
there like
got
that.
14 points here in the second half.
He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
The shot's good from Kuzma. LeBron outside. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about point?
Kuz say, fuck it, Ray. I came here to make a play. I'm making a play.
It's not in the game.
And both free throws, good for James. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been...
We got to go on one of them pacer runs.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Lillard. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good
Why
look
aren't
at
they playing them tight, though?
Here's James. It's good.
I got them to play them tight,
James
but they
has
ain't
got
playing them
44.
tight.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand. Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Pass to Hayes. Doncic with it. From past the arc. Prince grabs the
Can't hear
miss.
nobody but Brian, bro.
That's a 2 from Lillard. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
He's somebody
5 of
that's
12.
really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
I just really got my boy shot down.
Teardrop shot.
Good D. Let him get the
Out
read
to
up.
Doncic.
Told you. He can't hit with nobody but
Started down by
LeBron.
Prince. From deep, Reeves.
He'll read
A
shot
three-pointer
clean.
is right on target.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the
Hey,
ball.
that's how my boy be doing, though. He
Maybe,
will
you know,
pull
he
up
thinks
like
he can
this.
shoot
I gotta
himself
get
out
this
of the
shit.
cold spell,
man.
but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody
That's all
wants
this nigga been doing all day.
He's up off the
Driving with
threes.
LeBron. They let him slide by people.
And stolen by Lillard. Prince outside. The 3. It's
Oh, he
hauled in by
crumbled
Doncic.
slightly earlier.
Boy, I'm
My fault.
absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
At the elbow, it's Lillard. No good
Come on,
that
Lillard.
time.
Good
And
game,
since
Lillard.
halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything
D,
to go
y'all.
his way.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Hands it from downtown.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Yeah, good D, Kuz. You might have should let Kuz guard goddamn Bron the whole game. He playing better D than Giannis.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer.
Nah, I
of
might
all
be
time.
straight with the
Rookie of
Bucks,
the year,
though.
then
I get
7
this
All-Star
down
appearances.
Giannis shot.
They
Oh, not
will
Giannis shot,
always be a
but
legend.
Dame
in the
shot
West.
down.
That one is no good. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin,